Kelly Kutchins Adler, the Buttery Babe, here today in the cozy fall weather, and we're gonna make a delicious sweet potato, red onion, and apple galette. What's a galette? Why, it's a lazy girl pie, because you only have to make one crust and then flip-flop it over. You don't have to do a damn thing. This is perfect for brunch or as a side dish for dinner or even as a starter. It's simple, simple, simple. We have one sweet potato, half a red onion, about 3 tablespoons of mustard, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, it's a tablespoon of chopped up rosemary, thyme works too, parsley, whatever you got, and then apples. You probably want to use one large apple. These guys came from my apple tree in the garden. Look how super duper cute. So they're miniature. They're little. It's an apple tree. What am I going to do? And that's it. We also have a pie dough on this end. This one I made is half a batch of my Buttery Babe pie dough. If you want to buy a pie dough from the grocery store that's already rolled out, that's fine. Even if you have like one sheet of puff pastry, that'll work too. But this is half a batch of my pie dough. So it's 8 ounces of butter, 8 ounces of flour, and about 2 ounces of water, and half a teaspoon of salt, and judge it up in your food processor and then roll it out. It doesn't have to be perfect because a galette is rustic. So let's get going. You're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees and we're going to start. So this recipe is almost all done on your mandolin. If you do not have a mandolin, you can slice thinly with your knife, or you can use a food processor and send it through the slicing blade. I'm going to use my mandolin. So this is half a red onion, and we want it to go through evenly. So we cut the top, and then we're just going to slice it. Please be careful. If you're not comfortable using the mandolin, use your knife, or again, your food processor, or you can hold the end with a kitchen towel to protect your hands. You don't have to get super close to the end. We don't need all of it. If you leave a little bit there, it's fine. Just want to make sure, see how it's a little bit stuck? We're just going to stop. We don't need that bit. Put it right back over there. Then our sweet potato, we're going to cut off one end. This is a bigger sweet potato. It's about a pound. You need at least 3/4 of a pound. So 3/4 to a pound of sweet potato. And you can use whatever kind you like. A Beauregard, you can use a yam. This one was pretty, so I got it. You don't even need to peel that, by the way. Did I mention that? We're not peeling the sweet potato. We're not peeling the apple. So just keep going. It's kind of a good workout. And then every so often, because the sweet potato does move around, you just kind of rotate it to keep the angle even. My mandolin has a movable blade, so I can set the thickness of the slices. If you can't on yours, don't worry. Just use it however it's set. I'm going to do a few more slices. And then that's close enough to my hand, and I'm going to stop. And then our apples. Again, mine are miniature because this is the first year that my apple tree actually made apples we could eat. It's about 5 years old. First, we're going to take these things and put them into our bowl. Flap, so we're running out of space. What kind of apples should you use? These are Braeburn because that's literally what grows on my apple tree. A Granny Smith would be good here. If you are at your produce market, anything that the man in the produce market says is good for baking. You don't want like, oh, Red Delicious is going to be too smushy and gross. But a Granny Smith would be good, a Pippin would be good. Galas are going to be a little too sweet for this. You want more of a crunchy, acidic apple. So just a few more slices. Okay, and that is that. So, beautiful slices. See how they're nice and even. And again, we left on that skin because we wanted the texture. We move the bowl up here so we can get a nice good view. So that was the sweet potato, apple, and red onion. Now it's going to get a little bit of cinnamon the chopped up rosemary, nice big healthy portion of kosher salt, of course my favorite kitchen tool, my trusty black pepper mill, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1, 2, and then the mustard. This one's homemade, but you know me, I get a little cray like that. Dijon works. If you've got a grainy Dijon, it's really nice. Just don't use your plain yellow mustard because it'll make it have a funny bitter taste. Get on in there with your impeccably clean hands. I took off my rings just because the cinnamon gets stuck between the diamonds and it's a pain to clean. So you really just want to mix everything up, kind of massage all that seasoning right on in. See how pretty it is? Those fall colors, the green, the orange, red. It's really just autumn in a bowl right now. It's going to get even better because we're going to put it in with a pie crust. And you know what's great about pie crust? It's 50% butter. I love my butter. We're going to use this for our fall brunch. If you want to make it a little bit fancier, you can, after we put the vegetables in the jar, you can top with a little bit of blue cheese. Camera Girl doesn't like blue cheese, so we're not going to do it. So, pie dough roll out, as you can see, not so perfect. Veggies going in. Everybody in. And then, we're just going to take them and kind of mound them evenly. See how everything's nice and mixed up and beautiful? Isn't that lovely? And then we're going to take our pie crust and fold it gently over the fillings. You want the middle of the pie crust to be open and the outsides to be closed. And then just make sure everything is up and over. Isn't that pretty? And if see how I mounted too much over there? So we're casual, just squish it a little bit. So it's nice and even. This is going to go into the oven at 400 degrees for 55 minutes, and it'll be delicious, and your house is going to smell like fall heaven. Hey, it's the Buttery Babe, and it's time to check on our fall galette. Remember that had the sweet potatoes, red onions, and apples? It's so delicious. My house smells like winter and fall and everything festive and delicious. It's been about 55 minutes. Let's check on that. Whoa! It's so pretty. Look at those colors. And how the crust is all golden and bubbly, and our sweet potatoes and apples cooked down. They're a little crispy on the edges. Let's take a tiny bite, just because we want to make sure we did good work. It's very hot still, but my hands are made of steel, so we're all good. Look at that, yum. It is so good. And then, it's Emily Kutchins, Adler, the Buttery Babe. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and of course my website for more videos and lots more recipes, www.butterybabe.com.